Welcome back! You are now tuned into Financial Fridays, where you get that knowledge that you don't get in college. And you got Professor Vaughn in the building, and you know I'm gonna get you right. So me and my dog was out by the Union, and we took a little walk. And we met a couple nights, and we had a little talk. And we talked about this.
I think that good debt will be something that you have a plan for, something that you know you can pay off in the long term.
And we talked about that.
As opposed to bad debt, like for say a car loan that it like regresses in value, so you don't make much off of it.
But it ain't seem like any of these knights knew anything about that.
What is the difference between good debt and bad debt?
Between a good day and a bad day?
Good debt and bad debt.
Good debt and bad debt. Oh, I don't know. Why don't you tell me? Is this a blooper? Is this going on?
Alright, now I'm about to break this down for y'all. We're about to take you back to the origin. I'm not sure if you know, but the etymological meaning of the word debt means to owe. However, all debt is not negative. You can use your debt to create a situation where you make enough money to pay off the debt and make a profit. In other words, you're making your money work for you. For example, let's talk about student loans. This is a type of debt that we should all be familiar with. And this is the form of debt that everyone says is the worst in the world. But the reason why they say that is because student loans is a form of debt that cannot even be removed in a bankruptcy. But where one individual may look at the downside, another individual may look at the same situation and say, there's a loan that I can get at approximately 4.5% in the worst case scenario, and I also have the opportunity to put that loan in deferment until 6 months after I graduated. That's a no-brainer. I could easily put that money in the stock market and get an 8 to 10% return on my investment and easily pay that loan off before I graduated. But that's just to say the least. If an individual were to take out $1,000 in January of 2017 and purchase one Bitcoin, they would have made a 600% return on their investment. And that's a rare case scenario, but I just wanted to shed some light on the opportunities that are out there. If you want to take advantage of these opportunities in the future, you have to educate yourself and apply that knowledge. But I want to let you know that this is information that you won't find in school. As you can see, debt is neutral. It is the individual that makes it good or bad. Usually when someone says they don't like debt, it's because they lack the self-discipline to use it effectively. It's important to understand that we live in a debt wealth society. And what that simply means is that the fastest way to create wealth is to go into debt. I hope you like this episode. If you like this episode, subscribe. And if you really like this episode, share this episode. And if you want to be jiggy with Vaughn, go follow me on the gram.
When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change.